Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am back with another easy quilt block. I think this one is going to be very easy and I'm excited to try it out on the quilt board at the end of this video to see what kind of designs I can get out of it. I am starting with a 6-inch square and two 3-inch squares. I decided to make the two 3-inch squares match. But you are certainly welcome to have the two squares not matching. It'll just give a whole different look. We're going to be snowballing. Oh, I did want to mention, you can use any size square you want. Whatever size your big one is, like this is 6 inches, half of 6 is 3. So I have these 3-inch squares. If you have a 5-inch square, like say you have a charm pack, then half of 5 is 2.5. So you would want two 2.5-inch squares. If you have a layer cake and you have 10-inch squares, half of that is 5. You would want two 5-inch squares. And we're just going to snowball. So I'm going to press these in half to get a fold so that we know what to sew on. I just decided to fold it and get a crease. That will be the line I'm sewing on. If you do it this way, fold it with the right sides out so that your crease will be indented. Makes it easier to sew on it that way. Or you could have just taken a ruler and drawn a line down the diagonal, whatever works best for you. I'm going to the machine. I'm going to put one here. I'll start with this one, then I'll come back and show you. And I'm just going to sew on that diagonal line. Then I'm also going to sew about 1/4 of an inch out so that I can save this little piece. I showed you that in a previous video. You don't have to do that step. You can go and just sew down this diagonal and then we're going to trim this off. But I'm going to sew about 1/4 of an inch away from that line so I can cut in between, and that's going to give me a little half square triangle to use in another project or in my crumb quilting. I'll be right back. So I did just that. I sewed on the diagonal, I sewed a little bit out, and now I'm going to just cut between those two sew lines that I can barely see because I still have clear thread in my machine. This now becomes a little piece that we can use in another project, so I keep that. And I'm going to press this open and we will have snowballed one corner. Now we're going to do the same thing to another corner. It doesn't matter if it's this one or this one. You just don't want the corner across. You want to have it be touching. So I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to go sew down. And this is what we have for our block. It looks like a little house. And I bet if you make more than one of these and you start putting them together and turning them, we're going to discover lots of ways that we can make some pretty quilts. So let me get started. I am going to show you this on the quilt board right now. Please subscribe so you don't miss any future quilt blocks. I'll be back with more soon. Bye!